Hello, me. So the first devlog here is going to be about the aim assist system. The aim cones, the target markers, how you interact with shooting enemies and how it makes it easier. So I've loaded into my hub world and entered the firing range, which currently has 2 scene-placed enemies, which just means that they stand there idling, can be shot, but they don't have any AI. So I've pulled the camera out of the player view so you can see the cones that are extending from the player's camera. The first cone, or the outer cone, is only really used if you have a controller attached. If you have a controller attached, then the outer cone is what pulls the aim towards the center, and it stops at the red cone in the middle, which is the cone that is the maximum amount of bending the bullet will do to still hit the target. So this white is the outer cone, and the red is the inner cone, which I think I call sticky cone and the bullet bend cone. So that's the cone section covered. Now the other part of it, the sister system that goes with this, is the target markers. So we'll turn them on with the debug option, and you'll now see spheres attached to bones in the enemies, which should move with the animations and all sync up as you go. So you can see this in the editor screen. The way we attach these bones is through bone modifiers, I think they're called, which follow the transform of a particular bone, and then we attach a static and a collider for the actual shape of this bone that we're following, and then on for those we have a target marker that's also following the shape. So you have this target marker which has to be bigger. The whole point is the bigger that the target marker is from the actual physical component that you're hitting in the world, the more aim assist you have. So if you only make it a tiny bit bigger, then you're not really adding much assist to it, and the bigger difference you have, the more assist it will pull in. So we need a way to order these target markers of what's more important. So if something is a critical, that gets bumped to the top of the list, and then the lists get filtered by the highest number of the priority. So if you put a headshot as a critical and a high number, the critical means it will always come above any other non-critical, but then you want to filter within the critical list as well. So with all that in mind, this is it working. So the first test is just showing you on mouse and keyboard where it's prioritizing the targets. We've got the headshot in the middle, always taking precedence over anything else that's inside the same cone as it. And if I swap over to a controller, you'll start seeing, it's a bit hard to see when you're not feeling it, but you'll start seeing that the smoothness of the motion, because it's pulling the aim towards it, while I'm just mostly focusing on moving my character, not the aim. This is an extreme demonstration of all the numbers, but it's all a tweaking game to make this feel good. If you have it too much, it doesn't feel great. You have it too little, you barely even notice it. So each weapon's its own work in progress to make it feel good. So that's it, really. That's my first devlog, dev diary, to tell my future self to look back on how far I've come with this project. So if you want to stick around and also come through this documenting journey with me, then stay tuned. See some more. I need to try and find my feet on how I'm going to make these as simple as possible, because spending too much time on them is less time actually making it, so it feels like a bit of a waste, but I definitely want to keep a historical log of all this. Currently I just have something in mind that I want to record, go and record it, and then as I'm playing it back, I just record some audio snippets over the top. We'll see if that style sticks, or if I have to maybe make some more cool effects later down the line. But that's enough from me. See me in the next one.